We're here at 36 in Market because it used to be the historic Black Bottom neighborhood. We're going to be walking around with Dr. Walter Palmer, who's going to tell us what it was like and also how to keep the memory alive.
But that corner signifies the Black Bottom. Every neighborhood and every community, particularly the urban centers, have a corner. Most folks don't know that. It's like having colors in a sport, what have you. Well, 36 in Market was the corner for the Black Bottom. I came to Philadelphia as a transplant from Atlantic City, New Jersey, when I was about 6 or 7 years old in the 1940s. And so all of my childhood life was in the Black Bottom. I remember about the Black Bottom, what impressed me was how the older guys would take care and protect the community. And I always wanted to be one of those guys who did it. They're called the Warlords. By the time I was 14 years old, I was a junior warlord. By the time I was 16 years old, I was the warlord. This is where I was raised, 3645 Market Street. We were on welfare when my father died. And isn't it ironic, I teach in the University of Pennsylvania Graduate School of Social Work, where I try to tell people the experience of what it's like to be feeling intruded by social workers, people who invade your privacy, etc. Directly across the street from me was Walker's Pool Room. We had several little bars. These were really neighborhood community bars where people met and they gathered, right, at the end of the day, work day, or somehow they wind up waiting for the weekends to sort of party and hang out. But you felt safe because the warlord system made you feel safe. No matter what part of the community you lived in, you were the eyes, the ears of the community. You were the spokesperson to speak up for things that went wrong, even inside the community or people who came into the community. We had rent parties. We were so poor, we would, in the neighborhood, and this was not uncommon in many poor black communities all across the country. You'd have a party, you charge a fee to come in, you charge a fee for eating, right? You charge a fee for drinking, and that's how you paid your rent. When I organized the fight and resistance against Penn, it became guerrilla warfare out here. Cars being turned over, set on fire, firebombing. I ran barbed wire across 40th Street to stop cars. We were determined to fight. We got to the point where the bulldozers had moved towards 38th Street and Market, and I said, be damned the bulldozers. They have to run over our bodies. So we built trenches on Market Street, 38th and Market. And as I said, this was my last fight as a warlord to protect the Black Bottom.
We're talking about you reminiscing, about being here, but it's undeniable that this is Drexel and Penn now. Like how does that make you feel even walking on this again?
Well, a lot of anger, a lot of hurt, a lot of pain, right? But they can never match, they can never crush the memories